Share the magic of the top quality, award-winning programs from the Family Home Entertainment Library, like Marjorie Williams' beloved children's story of The Velveteen Rabbit. This enchanting tale of the toy bunny who comes to life has been told to children for generations. Now your child can savor this warm, wonderful treat on video. And 3 Parents' Choice Award winners from master storyteller Rudyard Kipling are waiting to delight and enlighten young viewers. First, it's The White Seal. Set to Beethoven's music and voiced by Roddy McDowell, this video gem shines on all levels of children's entertainment.
Right. Very right indeed. Yeah.
Then, it's Mowgli's Brothers, the Jungle Book adventure of a boy raised by wolves. And there's more Jungle Book excitement with Rikki Tikki Tavi, starring the voice of Orson Welles. An irresistible yarn of a brave mongoose who risks his life to become a trusted family pet.
The little chap has saved our lives now.
The Velveteen Rabbit, The White Seal, Mowgli's Brothers, and Rikki Tikki Tavi, the brightest bets on video cassette. Available to you from Family Home Entertainment.
Tell me another story about our family.
Oh, Joe, I'm really a bit tired, love.
If I make some cocoa and sandwiches?
All right, then. It's a deal. What have I told you already? Uncle Jeffrey and the iceberg, Aunt Sarah and her lions. Do you know about Great Aunt Gertrude Godkin and the dancing frog?
No. Can you tell that, please?
You get the cocoa and I'll see how much I can remember. When Gertrude was a young woman, she married an officer in the Navy. He was very handsome with his black beard and smart uniform. The trouble with being married to a sailor is that he has to go with his ship, so that a lot of the time you can't be with the person you most want to be with. Anyway, they were happy when they were together. And they had a house by the sea. Gertrude would watch for a ship returning. And when he came home, he brought her presents from abroad.
What sort of presents?
Little brass tables with folding legs, wooden camels, ornamental daggers, that sort of thing.
It's not from him. I was hoping it was from my husband.
Maybe tomorrow.
What am I doing with myself? What am I doing with myself? Waiting in a garden by the sea for a ship that's sailing far away from me. Waiting for the face I hold so dear as a morning glory waits for the dawn to reappear. In my dreams I'm with him at his port of call in Tripoli and Port Said and Singapore. But when I awaken, shaken without him at all, where is he? Across the sea, waiting for that sunny, lovely day when my love is back with me and won't have to go
This one looks special.
Excuse me.
One day the ship didn't come back. There was a letter from the Navy to say that the ship had sunk and Gertrude Saylor was drowned. You can imagine how awful it must have been to get a letter like that.
Yes.
There can't have seemed anything in life worth living for. And she was on the point of throwing herself into the river so that she could be drowned too, like her husband, and finished. But she noticed something which stopped her. On one of the lily pads in the river was a frog. It was dancing. The next day, Gertrude dug a pond for her frog in the garden. That evening, Gertrude put a record on the gramophone, and the frogs started to do a new kind of dance. Dance to music. And then, we don't know quite how it happened, but the frog went on the stage. Perhaps Gertrude knew someone at the local theater. A dancing frog is a rather unusual thing. And no doubt Gertrude didn't have much money after her husband disappeared, and she was glad of anything they could earn. Anyway, for the first time, the frog's name appeared on a theater poster right at the bottom. George, the dancing frog.
Was that his name then?
I don't know, really. Maybe it was just his stage name. After that, they traveled around the country wherever they could get work. It must have been a hard life for Gertrude. Staying in cheap lodgings, arguing with landladies who didn't want a frog in their rooms.
Wait a minute. No frogs in my house.
Oh, please. He doesn't make much noise.
No frogs.
I promise. You won't even notice that he's here.
Out.
But they also made lots of friends. At one theater, a magician made George disappear. At another theater, he jumped out of a hat when the comedian pretended to be drunk.
What Daddy used to call plastered.
Yes, that's right, love. George learned lots of new dances. The soft shoe, the cakewalk, the polka. Then one day, Gertrude was told something that changed their lives. There was a job at a big theater in the city. A talking dog had been taken ill with a sore throat, and they were desperate for a replacement.
With two left feet and both offbeat, it's best you don't slow down at all. They'll call you art, not a la carte, if you waltz into the wall. Go strut your stuff and smile enough, but keep your excursions quite small. For if they're grand, you're sure to land into the band, not the wall. If you cannot dance, you should still say you dance, or you're apt to be scrapped, not employed. Just lean to one side, give a wink, then collide. They will cheer, they will stand overjoyed. They're well aware you're not a stare, just look like you're having a ball. So be a fraud, they'll just applaud as you waltz into the wall. One more refrain, ignore the pain, just give the musicians a call. Then pray they'll stop before you drop straight to the floor, not the wall. When starting to smart, you should start getting smart. I believe you should leave while you can. If they demand more, yell, sorry, senor, gotta hop, or I'm popped in a pan. If that won't do to calm the zoo, there's one sure quick way to the hall. Just stand up tall and caterwaul, heave-ho, then waltz right through the wall.
When did you find it?
Suddenly, everybody wanted to see him.
Well, George, at least we're no longer poor. But there's so much work to do. Arrange for the trains, the luggage, and the money we get paid. It's so exhausting. And you, poor dear, all that dancing. There's so little time for you to relax. It is exciting, though, traveling around the world, strange cities, warm nights. Maybe I'm just tired.
In Paris, George danced with a woman in the Follies. He danced with Spanish dancers. He also did a wonderful dance with a woman who waved shawls. It was in Monte Carlo that Gertrude had her offer. An English lord asked her to marry him.
This is no life for a woman. I have a house in the country and another in London. Everything shall be provided for you.
It certainly is a great temptation, Lord Belvedere, but it's so sudden, I'll need time to think about it.
Leave all this and live with me as Lady Belvedere. Who knows how long George will be successful?
But we have to complete the tour.
Must I be content with no for an answer?
Lord Belvedere followed her to Russia, where George danced in a special version of Swan Lake.
Can you honestly tell me you like this life? Must give me an answer. Please, say you will marry me and leave this world behind you.
What answer can I give him? It's so complicated now. How can I choose between George and Lord Belvedere? Choosing which of two fates to pursue. Should I stay near footlights or say I do? Choosing, it's not easy how to see which of these two roads lead to all the best in me. I could be a smashing Lady Belvedere, serving tea and cakes soaked in champagne. But when one day I awaken, shaken with the fear I chose all wrong, yes, that old song. Choosing, I am lost here in this fog. Should I wed the wealthy man or the dancing frog?
Oh, look at that smoke. It's a fire in the hotel.
Our hotel. George! George! George, he's still up there.
Don't worry, all the guests were evacuated.
No! Look, there he is, on the window ledge.
All I see is a frog.
George! Over here! Jump!
It must have been the most extraordinary thing he ever did on stage or off. 120-foot jump into a bucket of water with perfect precision. And it went on like that. Nobody much remembers them nowadays, but they really were a great success.
Was Gertrude ever sorry that she didn't marry Lord Belvedere?
I don't think she ever told anybody if she was.
She preferred the frog.
Well, I suppose you could say they looked after each other over the years.
And what happened in the end?
The last time anyone in the family saw them was before the war. They had a little house in the south of France.
Are they dead now?
Well, that was a long time ago, so I suppose they must be.
Was that a true story?
More or less.
But frogs don't really dance. Do they?
Not normally, no.
And no one could really put a frog on stage.
You can do all kinds of things if you need to enough.